Good morning, family and friends. We are so excited to have you on the campus of Greenwood Christian School. My name is Dr. Johns, and I have had the privilege of 7 years. So since you've been in middle school, I've been your head of school. So it is exciting to watch you grow and excited for this day to finally come. Seniors, anybody nervous? Yes? Yes? Anybody not nervous and this is just cool, no problem at all? We want to get this down to prove. Yeah, all right. You're all lying is what just happened. You're all going to be crying here soon. Exciting to have everyone with us. Just a quick reminder, if you could go, I realize parents, you want a video with these, that's great. If you can make them not ring or make noises during the time, that's fine. Students, if you would silence your phone. Actually, don't silence it and let me catch you with it, and that'll take care of that phone. All right. Restrooms, again, right out the back to the side. Again, we'll open these doors soon when it gets warmer in here than it does out there. I, again, apologize for that. If you need to shed your coat, gentlemen, and tie, we completely understand. You'll notice I dressed that way because of that. So let's open in prayer, and we'll begin our senior chapel. Father God, I thank you for this day. I thank you for these outstanding young men and women. And Lord, I know that the role of student is one that seems to take forever. But then in a blink of an eye, it's over and transition begins, and sometimes it feels like life won't slow down. And Lord, I just pray today as they come before us that you would just give them a calm and a peace. Lord, I just thank you for what you've done in their life, for what we've seen in their growth academically and physically, and most importantly, spiritually. And as we always do, we invite your presence into this school, in this chapel. In your name we pray, amen. We're going to begin with our senior speeches now.
All right, I kind of lost my sheet that had my speech on it, so I'm going to try to go off the top of my head, so we'll see how this goes. But to my parents, thank you for dragging me out of bed every morning and making me come to school, even though I don't always make it on time. I would not be even close to graduating if it wasn't for y'all. And to all my teachers, thank you for pushing me every day to make me a better person and a better student. And to the soccer team, thank you for pushing me to be a better athlete and a better person. And thank you all for accepting me onto the team for this 1 year that I played. And that's it. Let's go.
My name is Maya Bumgardner, and I have been attending GCS since K4. First, I would like to start by thanking my mom. Mom, thank you so much for all you do. You're so loving and so caring, and God has truly blessed me with the most amazing mother I could ever ask for. To Seth and Cody, thank you for always making me laugh, and I'm so excited to come and visit you guys in Atlanta this summer. Brooke, you are the best big sister a girl could ask for. Thank you for always being there for me and paying for all of my food, because I never pay for it. Mark, thank you for your constant prayers and always coming to fix whatever it is that I break, whether it's my car or something in the house. Savannah, thank you for understanding my rants and frustrations. I will always remember midnight mixologist Sav. Olivia, DJs. Em and Shania, thank you for all of our car karaoke. And yes, it really is that bad. Sydney, you were so sweet and so caring. Thank you so much for all of the good times in first period, even though we never understand anything. Kendall, this year we have become great friends, and I am so thankful for our friendship. Thank you for always being there to listen to me no matter what time it is and no matter what it's about. Ellie, you are the most amazing best friend. You are always there no matter when it is that I call. And thank you so much for our crazy adventures and all of our fun times. To the cheer squad, I love you guys so much. I'm going to miss cheering with you guys next year, but I know that y'all are going to kill it. To the class of 2018, it's been a crazy 12 years, and we made it. Thank you to all of the faculty and staff for everything that you do for the school and putting up with our class, because I know it wasn't always easy. And to the underclassmen. Someone once taught me a very valuable lesson, and I wanted to pass that along to you guys. Take joy in the small things, even in the worst of circumstances. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Savannah Bishop, and I've gone to GCS since 9th grade. I can honestly say that I've made lots of great memories while I've been here, and there have been lots of wonderful people that have made my high school career enjoyable. But there are a few people that I'd like to thank specifically. I'd like to start by saying that Jesus is the only reason that I've made it to high school graduation. The past 4 years have been full of change, emotions, and trials, but Jesus has remained the same through it all. He has consistently pursued me throughout my entire life and has shown himself to me in more ways than I can count. I'm thankful that Jesus has blessed me with my time here and with the people that I'm about to thank. First, I'd like to thank my wonderful parents for raising me with love, encouragement, and guidance. Mama, thank you for being my biggest supporter, my rock, and my best friend. Thank you for always listening to my rants and helping me study for tests. Thank you for always loving me, even through my strong-willed, independent toddler years. Daddy, thank you for working so hard so that I could have the very best. Thank you for supporting all of my various hobbies and interests, because there have been a lot, and thank you for being a constant source of confidence and humor. I'm thankful that Jesus gave me such loving parents, and I love you both very much. I'd also like to thank my grandparents for loving me and supporting me through all of these years. I love y'all very much. Next, I'd like to thank some of my friends who have made high school fun. Sydney, I'm thankful that Jesus made us best friends. I love our lunch dates, morning chats, and honest conversations. God has huge plans for your life, and I can't wait to see how he uses you in the future. I'll miss you terribly next year, but I'm looking forward to our college sleepovers. I love you so much. Maya, thank you for understanding my daily struggles and for sharing my emotions about other human beings. I'll miss you next year, but I know you'll do great at Anderson, and you can always come to Clemson for my hot chocolate. Brittany, I'm glad to have found a fellow perfectionist and June baby to cry with over physics homework. Hopefully we'll never have to do a loop problem ever again. Caroline Taylor, you are my first friend at GCS, and I'm so glad that we're still friends. Thank you for making me laugh and for sending me econ notes every time I got strep throat this year. To Brianna, Lexi, Erica, Kendall, Joey, Lauren, and Allie, I'll always remember the fun times we had together, and I hope we all keep in touch after graduation. While all of my teachers have impacted me, I'd like to specifically thank the three that have impacted me the most. Miss Harbuck and Miss Fortner, I loved English before I came to GCS, and I will leave GCS as a declared English major. Thank you for growing my love of English and for encouraging me to pursue it beyond high school. You're both intelligent, godly women that I have enjoyed learning from. Miss Maliner, thank you for being a shining example of a kind, gentle woman who loves those around her. Thank you for encouraging me over the past few years and for leading NHS with wisdom. I wish you all the best. To my graduating class, I haven't enjoyed every minute with you, but I've enjoyed a lot of the times that we've shared together. I wouldn't want to graduate with any other class. I'll miss you all so much next year, and I hope you find God's will for your lives. To the underclassmen, I could tell you the normal cliches about enjoying your time in high school, but I'd rather not. Instead, I want to encourage you to be more concerned with your character than with your reputation. While both are important, your character carries far more weight. 1 Samuel 16 tells us that man looks at appearances, but God looks at the heart. Ultimately, what people think of you doesn't matter. God's opinion of you is the only thing that matters. I'd like to close by reading a quote from C.S. Lewis. There are far, far better things ahead than any we leave behind. Thank you, and go Tigers.
My name is Caroline Black. I have only attended GCS for 2 years, but these years have helped me grow in my spiritual life, my academics, and in my relationships. I have so many people to thank for my growth, but I want to start with my parents. I want to thank my mom for giving up her own time and interest in order to give me and my brothers an education through homeschooling. She has shown our family complete selflessness by devoting herself to the bettering of her children's future. And I want to thank my dad for always encouraging me to think outside of the box and explore new creativities. I'm so thankful for the adventures that we have had living across the country, and I'm thankful that you continue to inspire me to pursue my ambitions. Thank you from Mom and Dad. I love you guys. I also want to thank my brothers, who are my best friends and have been my best friends since day one. They've stuck by my side throughout growing up, even though they didn't really have a choice. But moving across the country, we were always the new kids together, so I want to thank both of you guys for being my best friends, and I'm very proud of you. I want to thank the teachers and mentors in my life that have helped me grow. Miss Wilson, thank you for your guidance to me this year, both musically and spiritually. I have benefited so much from sitting in the band room with you, even though we didn't always play music together, but our conversations encouraged me, and you have been an example of how to be patient and hardworking. Thank you for all of your time you've given to me this year. To Ryan Breland, thank you for stepping up in our youth group and coming all the way from SoCal to fill a really difficult role. You have challenged me to better myself as a leader over the past year, and I want to thank you for investing into my life as well as the lives of all your students. To Ms. Fortner, thank you for praying over the seniors every day and for encouraging us to be diligent until graduation. To the underclassmen, I want to specifically thank Isaiah, Savannah, Isaac, and Sam. Thank you for letting me serve with you guys as a band. I have learned so much from all of you guys, and I am so glad that I've gotten to grow close to you over the last year. You guys are super talented, and I don't want you to stop using those talents for God's glory. To conclude, I want to thank and praise God for blessing me with a great 2 years at this school and for all the people He's put in my life. And I want to thank you all for coming.
How are y'all? Okay. Well, anyway, my name is Braden Boggs, and I've been here since K5. I'm a little bit nervous, so I'm going to start off with a joke for y'all, okay? What is red and smells like blue paint? Red paint. Anyway, yeah. I know it's bad, but you know. Anyway, I'd like to thank my dad for all the sacrifices he's made for me and sending me to the school, and I thank you just, yeah, I'm just going to go on. Brett, thanks for being there for me and being my best friend, and just for all the talks that we've had. You're awesome. I want to thank Bryson for all the nights of Fortnite that we had, getting those victory royales, and for also just being there whenever I need to talk about anything, any problems with homework or anything, and thank you. For Braylon, thank you for helping with all my projects. I'm not the most creative person, and thank you for helping me with my prom poster this year. It was a lot better than last year where I misspelled everything. And a few of the teachers that had an impact on me, one of them, Miss Fortner, I'm so sorry for all the incorrect grammar. It happened quite a lot, and it'll probably happen today in this speech. For Ms. Godsey, thank you for calling me your favorite student, even though I talked every single day in your class. For Pastor D, just thanks for being, I've gotten really close to you this year. I've only had you 1 year, but become one of my best friends. Right now, I have 3 of the top 3 Pastor D names that we came up with this year. At number 3, we have Colonel D. Number 2, we have Commander D. And then number 1, my all-time favorite, Muhammad Adi. So, yeah, it's weird. And then to the AU squad, I'll come closest to y'all. I've been with y'all since kindergarten, and I love y'all, I really do. I have some honorable mentions. People asked me to put me in the speech, so I got Madu, I got Kelly, Port, Caroline Black, and then last, I promise to put you last, is Nathan Pettit. And if I have one thing to say to the underclassmen, don't wait to the last minute to do something, because you will definitely regret it. And I want to thank God for putting me here, and thank you.
My name is Mary Marshall Bazard, and I would like to first thank my mom for being a great role model and helping me become the person I am today. And to my dad, thank you for always supporting me and encouraging me in all I do. And to my sisters, Brianna and Danielle, thanks for being the best sisters I could ask for. And thanks for always being there for me whenever I need you. And to my grandparents, I am so blessed to have you in my life and for all the happy memories I have made with you. To my adopted family, thank you for praying for me and all the gifts that I have received. And to my teachers, thanks for everything you have taught me and helping me grow in my walk with Christ. And to the underclassmen, I want to say that you should always make fun memories with each other. And finally, to the senior class, thank you for all the memories we have made over the years. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Erica Campbell, and I have attended GCS since K4. I have always waited and wanted to be up on the stage giving my senior speech, and here I am. First, I would like to thank God for getting me through all the years at GCS and blessing me with the best friends and family. God gave me wonderful parents who have allowed me to come to a great school and have sacrificed so much time and effort for me to be here. I would have not made it through high school without the love and support that my parents have given me, especially this past year. Thank y'all so much, and I love you, Mom and Dad. To Will, thank you for the adventures and keeping life interesting. I love you. Have fun next year with Mom and Dad. Oh, don't worry. I'll be back to do my laundry. To my grandparents, Bim and Pop, even though they don't live here, I'm so grateful for their love and wisdom throughout my years here at GCS. Thank you. Noah, thanks for all the adventures and joy you have brought my life. I cannot wait to make many more. To Carly, I love you so much. Thanks for all the fun memories at Kiowa. I can't wait for more adventures. To all my wonderful teachers, thank you for all the time and grace and love you have shown me. I could not have made it through junior and senior year without y'all's continuous support. Thank you, Ms. Campbell and Ms. Gotzi, for making senior year so much fun. Y'all are truly the best class sponsors. To Ms. Fortner, thank you for making your class so much fun. With all of your fun stories, I will miss you lots. To Ms. Rutherford, even though I did not have you this year, I thank you for guiding me through senior year and being the best advisor ever. You're full of wisdom and grace, and I will miss you next year. To Ms. Mack, thank you for making cheer fun and pushing me to be the best version of me as possible, loving me and supporting me the past couple of years. I love you. To all the faculty and staff, thank you for all y'all do and for having a smile on your faces every time we see you. You guys have made my years here at GCS so much more enjoyable. To the class of 2018, y'all are the best. Thanks for making senior year so much fun. I will miss every single one of you. To the underclassmen, don't stress too much. You will make it through high school and never be scared to ask your teachers questions. That's what they're there for. Hang in there. Thank you.
Hello, everybody. My name is Andrew Cawthorn, but hopefully most of you already knew that. I've got to be honest, when I moved here from Las Vegas 2 years ago, I really didn't know what to think. It was strange moving away from the home I was raised in the so-called big city life, and I definitely wasn't comfortable leaving all my friends there either. But the longer I lived here in Greenwood, the more the place grew on me. I quickly made new friends here, whether it was through sports, church, extracurricular activities, or just from having the same classes. I hope that some of those friendships will last a lifetime. First of all, I want to thank Dr. Johns and Ms. Paris, not only for allowing me to attend GCS, but also for running this school so well. I understand that it's a hard job that often goes underappreciated. I would also like to thank the senior class sponsors, Ms. Campbell and Ms. Gotzi, for taking care of us and bringing some order to this rambunctious class. Next, I would like to thank the teachers and coaches. I can't even put into words the amount of respect I have for you all and what you've done for us. Next off, I would like to thank my classmates, Riley and Dylan. You two are great friends. I enjoy our talks and lunch and hanging out all the time. Braden, John, and Asa, you are also good friends and are some of the few people I know that I can be myself around. To the rest of the class, I know that some of us had had some turmoil in the past, but I just want to say that I love all of you and that I couldn't ask for better peers. We've had a great run together, and I hope that you all go on to achieve great things. To my family, Mom and Dad, I'm so thankful for everything you've done for me over the past 17-ish years. I don't know what kind of person I would be if it wasn't for you guys. You were the best parents I could have ever asked for, even though I didn't. To my sister, Kayla, and my brothers, Nikki and Nathan, you all annoy me a lot, but that's what siblings do, and I love you anyways. To my cousins, Brittany, Nicole, and Ryan, I'm glad that I've gotten to know you even better over the past 2 years. You're all very great friends. Finally, in conclusion, I would like to leave the underclassmen with some advice. As Theodore Roosevelt once said, keep your eyes on the stars, but your feet planted firmly on the ground. That's all. Thank you, everyone.
Good morning. My name is Sydney Cole, and I have been at GCS since K-5. I want to start off by thanking my dad. Thanks for trying to help me with homework, even though you don't know how to do any of it. And sorry you're not getting rid of me anytime soon. To Camden, I will miss walking you in almost every day. To Mom, thanks for giving me good advice when I need it. I will miss our late night talks. To Mimi, thanks for always giving me godly advice and doing Bible studies with me. To Papa, thank you for being my workout partner when I would actually go to the gym. Also, we will always have the love for Chris Stapleton's music. To Leslie, thank you for helping me through different situations. I always enjoy our talks. To Scott, thanks for always driving me to concerts, even though we almost had a blowout on the interstate. To Matthew, thank you for being by my side since sophomore year and putting up with me. To Caitlin, we have been besties since I was born. Thanks for giving me good advice when I need it and always going on different adventures. To Daniel, I leave you Bible 12. Thank you for getting me involved with the youth my 8th grade summer. I wouldn't be where I am now if it wasn't for you. I will miss 4:30 band practice and 5:30 leadership group. To the Langleys, thank you for all the prayers and gifts y'all have got for me. Y'all mean so much to me. To Savannah, I will really miss our jam sessions, lunch dates, and endless rants about people. Have fun in Clemson, and make sure you come back to visit. I will miss you so much. I love you. To Maya, our daily struggles to understand math. Sorry, Miss Koschel. To Alex, I leave you NT. Also, thanks for trying to help me study for chemistry. To Miss Rutherford, still mad I don't have you as a teacher, but I will miss seeing you and talking to you. To Miss McAllister, I'm glad I got to know you from working in the GCS store. I will miss you in our talks. To all the teachers I've had this year, thank you for helping me when I need it and pouring into our lives. It means a lot. To the underclassmen, don't wish your time away. To the class of 2018, we finally did it.
Hello everyone, my name is Hunter Crisp. I have gone to GCS for only 1 year, but it has been an awesome 1 year. I just wanted to say thank you to my mom for always being there for me and helping me through the thick and thin. I also want to shout out to my grandparents for always being there. The Stumbos have done countless acts of kindness for me that I cannot repay. I feel like I've not only become a better person, but an all-around better Christian because of this school. I've learned a lot in Bible class thanks to Ms. Campbell. She has taught me to always be aware of the outside world and the different worldviews that can twist our thoughts. Ms. Gotzi is one of my favorite teachers ever because I love her personality and what she brings to everyday class every day. One of the most enjoyable things at GCS was being able to pray during classes. I don't think people should take that for granted, considering that I've been to many schools and I've never been a part of something like that. Teachers are very personal, and I know just about and know all of their students on a personal level, which is pretty cool. Even though it was the first time playing basketball, Coach Scott made it a memorable season. I appreciate him going in and taking a spot that no one else would and having a very fun season, even if I did foul out every other game. Everyone is friends with each other here, and I think that that is a very special thing in high school. Baseball was a blast this year, and I'm so glad I could be part of such an awesome group of guys. I wish I could shout out everyone, but here's just a few that stood out to me throughout the season. John Osborne, man, if I could have seen you play, you're such a hard worker, and I know you'll never lose that drive. Squills, you can make me laugh even when I don't want to. Colton, keep hitting tanks, big boy. Eli, I wish I could have seen you grow as a baseball player because you're such a stud on the mound. You only throw 50, though. Brisher, you're one heck of an athlete. Gabe, I can't wait to see what God has in store for you. And Kaysen, actually, I won't start on that. Thank you, Coach Heinzman and Dr. Johns and Coach White for pushing me to exceed what I love the most. It's been an honor and a privilege to play on the team. Thanks again to all the people that have been through this journey with me. I cannot explain the gratitude that you have in my life. Thank you.
So I may have left my piece of paper in the car, like I leave all my other homework, but I'm gonna try it. I'm Olivia Cromer, if y'all don't know that. I've been here since 3rd grade. I don't really talk to many of y'all, but to the people I do talk to, Maya, all them DJs. To Shania, you'll always be my photographer. To Lexi, we have a few weeks left. We got this. And to my family, I'm glad you deal with me this long. I couldn't have. My grandma, I love you. You're my world. My brother, I wish you could be here, but you're not. You're in the military. And Miss Paris, I'm glad you've dealt with me this long also. I don't know how. I think that's about it. I think I said all I need to say.
All right, I've been here for 3 years, and my name is Riley Davis, if you haven't known that already. I have had, all right, I don't have a piece of paper because I don't think it'll have enough words to describe what this school has done for me and all the people here. I have had 5 events that have described and changed who I am. But first, I've been blessed. I have a wonderful family. Nice dad, knows everyone in town. Trust me, that gets weird when he walks up to strangers and talks to them. I have a brilliant mom. She works a hard job, and I can't not help but respect her. My grandfather's one of those people that make you feel like you're a little 2-year-old playing with Legos and going, I'm special. But this school has done more for me than anyone could ever realize. First thing is my parents, again, they have gifted me with many things. I had asked to change schools. I never specified where. I never said Greenwood Christian. I had originally planned on another public school like Emerald, Greenwood High, or the such, and they didn't send me in there. They didn't send me to Cambridge. They sent me here, which turned out to be the greatest thing that ever happened to me. Now, listen, anybody, don't plan on doing all honors classes. I was in the corner crying my eyes out the first year, especially when you're coming from a public school. It's not a good idea. But the thing is, I also had a class that See, I was agnostic before I came here. I had no belief nor disbelief in God. But Miss Hubbard's biology class, you can't help but believe. It was hard, but after seeing the intricacies of the human body, the life in general, and what's around us, you can't help but realize there is a creator. That was the first thing that made me believe there is definitely a God. The second thing is I had ruined down in 96, that's where I came from, and I had ruined friendships. I never really had one. I was kind of a jerk. Was here when I came here the first year, and I was alone. I had never had real friends. I couldn't have been any more uptight, trust me. Y'all know this. But I had ruined the friendships here. I had ruined my relationship with my grade, and when I would sit with them, they had stupid rules and had to sit where they have always been, and when I found a new one, somebody else would be sitting there the next day. I took the hint and realized they didn't want me around. However, I remember walking out the lunchroom one day, and what came to be my big black brother, James Dubose. James Dubose stopped me and, how about you come sit with me? And all my friends that year were seniors, but he introduced me to two other people that became my first real friends, people I could count on for once. I met Joseph and Jonah, and they were real friends, but those real friends also get with you, don't they? They like to play pranks, and they took saran wrap over and under my truck and went the other way with caution tape. Wonderful friends. That was a trip. But the third thing that happened was that year I was there, 2 months into the term, I had, this used to be a gym, as most of you know, but when I was down in 96, there was something that happened to me. It was something really stupid. Another guy shooting a basketball, me throwing it up and hitting his, and him picking that basketball and throwing it and hitting me in the face with it. I come here, I was in the other person's position shooting. Evan Campbell knocked it out, and I picked up the ball and threw it in his face. Instead of the fight that I was expecting or the insults that I was expecting, he stopped and walked away. I was like, oh, he's going to go snitch, or he's going to start doing something later. I walk out into the hallway. Later on, I think it was 2 days later, he stops me, and I was like, oh, here it goes. And I couldn't have been more wrong. He told me, like, look, I'm sorry for what I did, but if you need anybody to talk to, there's me and there's a whole bunch of people around here. I was shocked. There was nothing like that in 96. There was never anything like 96. Real people, real friends that wouldn't stab you in the back, and people who would willing to lend a hand and wouldn't hold grudges. That was new. Something I had never experienced before. So after that year, I said all my friends were practically seniors, and Jonah sat with our grade, which I ruined my relationship with. And I was alone. I remember week into the term, I had done something I really hadn't done before. I prayed to God, because I had no friends. I was alone again. I didn't want that feeling. I remember I had just sat down somewhere that day and the next day, and I sat at the table. There was this new kid. Moved in from Las Vegas. It turned out to be the greatest friend I had ever had, Andrew Cawthorn. And I never been to the school all the way from Las Vegas. When did the God speaks in ways that show up in your life that you don't realize until you look back. He helped me time and time again, and I never realized until I looked back to do this speech. Things that changed me. And my grades weren't that good before I came here. It was kind of sad, really. Barely passed. Like, even this year, my family looks at my grades and go, "Who are these? Are these yours?" My friends ain't any help. They're just going, "Ha, these ain't yours. You're too stupid for that." But it's nice having real friends. It was more than I can't express in words of how every person in the school has helped me in different ways. And for the other grades, I say, there are people alone. There are people that having internal struggles, and you should be friends to people that you don't know. Be kind. It might help others more than you think. It helped me from the kindness of another person. I wish to be like those people. James, Joseph, Jonah, Evan, and Andrew, they helped me. That's all I got to say, but hey, that's all I can say.
Hi, my name is Isabella Fastenau, and I've been attending GCS since 2nd grade. And I'm not much of a speaker, so this is going to be short and sweet. But to my friends, Daniel, thanks for locking me out of my own locker in sophomore year and having a custody battle over a plant. But just know I'm the only one who can have one. To Lara, John McCain will always be our hero. No context needed. To Katie, thank you for sharing my love of the Phantom of the Opera and putting up with my incessant singing. To Summer, you're gonna make it. It goes by fast, just like our parents said it would. So I hope with all of my heart that each one of you cherishes these precious moments we all share together. To my teachers, Mrs. Fortner, thank you for encouraging my love of literature and threatening our class with a stapler when we wouldn't be quiet. Miss Cook, thank you for always letting me rant to you in 7th period and mentoring me to be a godly woman. To my family, Grandpa, I miss you so much, and I know you would have been so proud of me. You always encouraged me in my love of music and made me the person I am today. I love you. To close this out, I want to thank my parents. For those of you who don't know, I have 5 siblings, and I was definitely the problem child. Thank you for loving and providing for me, even though I'm the worst morning person, play my music at unusually high volumes in the morning, and I'm constantly late to everything. Our family has been through so much together that no one even knows about. And through everything that has happened, you've shown me what it looks like to stand strong and have faith in God and that He will take care of it in His own timing. I love you both so much, and I don't tell you that enough. And yes, Mom, I know I will always be your baby. Thank you.
Why'd I tape this up? Gosh. Oh, gosh. This is terrible. Come on. I'm Adam Gazdecki, and I've been to the school for 2 years, and this is next to my speech. I have a scribbly note card. I wanted to start by thanking my parents, wherever they are. Yes, thank you so much for supporting me through high school and giving me the opportunity and the time to go through the musical opportunities I had and give me the help and support through some of those real challenges in my life. Now, for the teachers, I love all of the teachers at GCS so much. Like Pastor D and his teaching about the Bible, and like the hilarious moments where his PowerPoint wouldn't work and he could just like pull out the Bible and give a whole lesson just on the fly. Some teachers from last year, like Mrs. Hubbard, is just a shining light of character and personality in not only my life, but everyone's life. If you've even not met her, but just seen her in the hallways, how she is to other students, it's amazing. Mrs. Fortner, my favorite teacher, she taught me English, so I sound intelligible. I knew no grammar when I showed up here, which was great. To Mr. Edwards, I don't know if he came, but he is the teacher with the most patience and grace of any other teacher in the school. I mean, like turning in assignments 4 weeks late, he's like, I'll give it 100. I'm never gonna grade it. Some of the other teachers, like Mrs. Wilson, thank you so much for dealing with like band in general. I don't know how you're still alive, especially 6th period band and just everything that goes on in there, because what happens in there stays in there. Mrs. Rutherford, I owe you an apology for like bothering you like 8 times in 1 week about my schedule, and you just like really didn't want to see me anymore, but I really wanted to get things fixed and like straighten my head. To some of the students, like my sister, thank you so much for being the other Gazdecki in the school. We need more of these. To Bella, I leave you my sister because you two are the bestest of friends, and now you get to take care of her and you have to listen to what she says. To Daniel and Caroline, my most sincere friends that I've had and I could talk to at any time in any way, it was just so meaningful to have you guys both there for me through the year. Some of the other people, like Rhett, an amazing person. Is he here? I hope he is, because he's amazing. And Isaac and Allie and DT and Summer, like the best couple in the whole school. We all know what's up. I secretly look up to Andrew Cawthorn as the real motivational speaker in this school. I have nothing on him. You guys could tell. I don't know what I'm doing up here. It's so hot, help. To people like Joey and John and what we did in physics and calculus classes, and just we don't know what was going on half the time, but if we put our heads together, we like kind of had an idea. It was so fun, and things like that. To Brittany and Savannah, which have named my future kids for me, like 6 of my kids. And they're not normal names. We're not going to say them. For people like Valeria and her just unreasonable reactions to everything, which are so fun. Like the most recent one was Pastor D trying to explain something in class about like his family members, and like she didn't really understand. She was so confused. He's like, "What? Brother and sister got married?" And she starts yelling in front of the whole class because she didn't understand what was going on. Oh, that was so funny. That was so funny. Some advice to the lower classmen. If you're a freshman, GPA is all that matters. You just need, some of you laughing, you might be done already, but your GPA is all that matters. It's really important. As a senior, it's like, it's good, it's fine, I'm there. So that's my one piece of advice. It's the most important. Thank you so much, GCS.
Good morning. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Lauren Gilliland. I have attended GCS for only 2 years, but in these past 2 years, I have made some great memories with some great people. First, I'd like to thank God for giving me the opportunity to attend GCS. He has really blessed me with a great family, great friends, and a great education. Second, I'd like to thank my wonderful parents. It is not cheap to go here, but they have set aside their own wants to make sure I get a good faith-based education. Mom and Dad, I love y'all so much, and I'm so proud to be your daughter. Thank you so much for everything you have done for me. Don't miss me too much while I'm away. To my siblings, Jenna, Sean, Lizzie, and Eli, I couldn't have asked for brothers, and sisters. We may not get along all the time, but I love you guys so much. Don't get into too much trouble while I'm gone and stop growing up so fast. To my step-parents, you may not have been around my whole life, but you have always made sure that all my needs are taken care of, and I'm so thankful for that. Thanks to Mrs. Campbell and Mrs. Godsey, senior year has been filled with many fun memories. Kaylee, I don't even know where to begin with you. You've been with me through thick and thin. You've always had my back, and I'm going to miss you so much. We may have only been friends for a couple of years, but it feels like we've been best friends for our whole lives. I'm really going to miss our jam sessions in the car and our many coffee dates. I'll never forget the time we spent hours trying to wrap a McDonald's order. Love you so much. Valeria, this girl can brighten up anyone's day in just a matter of minutes. You have never failed to make me smile, and I'm so thankful I get to take on college with you the next year. Thank you for always being there for me. Anna, you are such an amazing friend. I could have never survived art without you. Thank you so much for always being there for me, and I don't know what I'm going to do without you next year. Aunt Kate, you drove all the way from Boston to come see me, so I figured I should probably include you. Thank you for everything you have done for me. Lastly, thank you to my adoptive families for all their love and prayers throughout the year. There are so many other people who I'm thankful for and would like to mention, but my time is short. So in conclusion, I'd just like to say, don't waste your days worrying about what is going to happen in the future. Time really does fly by, and before you know it, you are already graduating from high school and becoming an adult. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Karamadou Hang, and I've been at GCS for a year and a half now, and it's been quite an experience for me to be able to come here and study here. I've met and made a lot of friends and even family. Well, first of all, I would like to mention my parents, even though they're not here today, but I would like to say thank you for letting me have the opportunity to be able to come here and study here in the U.S. Next, I would like to say thank you to my host parent. You guys are some of the most kind-hearted people I've ever met in my life, and I'm very thankful that you guys are willing to host me all this year. Thank you for letting me be a part of your family. Next, I would like to mention my best friend and my girlfriend, Wesley Stephen. Thank you for putting up with my impatient self. I couldn't ask for anything more than that. Thank you, and I love you. And here are some other people that I would like to mention: Isaiah Robinson and Tom Claport, for all the Fortnite game we play and the dumb conversation we have together in the party chats. It's amazing. Alex Miner, where you at, buddy? Where's Alex Miner? Remember the time you got arrested at Aromas? Yeah, that was great. To the soccer team, all I gotta say is, quit being fatheads, boys. Just listen to coach. Come on. Mrs. Godsey, where you at? You are the best Spanish you can. Thank you.
Hello. My name is Kendall James, and I have attended GCS for the past 2 years. First off, I would like to thank my dad for standing beside me all these years. You're the reason I am where I am today, and I couldn't have done it without you. I love you with all my heart. Leslie, thank you for stepping up and being a great role model in my life. I honestly have no idea how I would have made it this far without you pushing me to do my best in school. To my big brother, Chris, you're my favorite person ever. We have been side by side my whole life. I hope someday I can grow up to be half as great as you are. I love you, Bubba. To Carly, I leave you all those long trips to Greenville and hours I had to wait for you to get out of dance. You'll be making those trips pretty soon by yourself. To Carly, to Brody, you're very annoying at times, but I promise I love you, kid. Thanks for always making me laugh and smile. Just don't grow up so fast. To Coach Tony, thanks for everything you've done for me, both on the field and off the field, for the past 2 years. I greatly appreciate you and your family. To the softball team, we've had good times and we've had bad times, but all in all, I enjoyed both years I spent with you all. I wish the team the best of luck in the future years. And also to my juniors on the softball team, Rachel, Alex, and Caroline, You three better shine next season and give it your all. I love y'all. And lastly, to the senior class of 2018, we made it together.
Hello, good morning. My name is Anaya Keltz, and I have had the privilege of attending GCS since K5. Throughout my time here, God has completely changed my life. He has shown me grace, given me true joy, and blessed me in unimaginable ways. Some of these blessings include my family, teachers, and friends. To my parents, thank you for the never-ending support that you've shown me throughout my entire life. That support includes coming to all sporting events, recitals, and 1,000 other things. Thank you for all the sacrifices you have made to get me to this point. To Kenny, my sister, one of the hardest parts about going to college is leaving you. How am I supposed to be on time for my classes if I don't have you to set my clocks ahead without me knowing? Thanks for always being down for a midnight snack, Fortnite session, or Netflix marathon. To my teachers, I don't have time to mention everyone, and pretty much every teacher has made an impact on my life, but I'm going to mention a few. To Ms. Hubbard, I will never forget when Daniel and I sat outside your door while you graded our lab practicals that determined if we would exempt your exam. It felt like we were in a doctor's waiting room, except doctors don't jump for joy like you did when you told us the good news. Ms. McAllister, thank you for the laughs, tears, long conversations, huddle house meals, and countless bags of Twizzlers. You've taught me so much about leadership and the importance of it. Ms. Campbell, you've taught me a lot of things, mostly French, but I think one of the most important things I've ever learned from you was what it looks like to live a life founded on God's peace. You and your family have set such an example for me and for GCS. Next, I want to thank a couple of friends that I've had throughout GCS. To Mackenzie, thank you for being so patient with me. I am so sorry that I am late to literally everything. Thank you for jamming out to Taylor Swift and loving Bojangles fries as much as I do. To Emily, thank you for being so competitive that it actually pushed me to work harder. To Daniel, we have been friends since first grade, and to this day, I have never met anyone that procrastinates as much as we do. Thank you for appreciating puns, proofing my essays, and introducing me to new songs. To the underclassmen, my advice to you is don't hold anything back in your next years here. GCS is what you make of it. So I encourage you, try to meet as many people as you can. Make friends, start conversations, go up to people and just be like, hi, what's your name? Just don't confine yourselves to your class or a certain friend group. Side note, to every teacher who has showed me grace when I was late, thank you so much, because I would not be able to graduate if it were not for you. Finally, to all those who have prayed with me or for me this year, I cannot tell you how much I have appreciated and valued that. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Ellison Knight. I've attended GCS for 13 years now. First and foremost, I want to thank God for giving me this opportunity to go to this marvelous school. To my parents, thank you for making such a sacrifice to allow us to go here. To Mom, thank you for being there for me when I needed you the most. Please don't make my room into an exercise room. I wouldn't like that. To my dad, thank you for shaping me the man I am today, and for all the late night rides and snacks we got. I wouldn't trade that for anything. To Lydia, I'm gonna miss you, even though you may get on my nerves all the time. You know I love you. You're one of the funniest people I know. Thank you for all the good laughs. Thank you. To Miss Wilson, where are you, Miss Wilson? Without you, I would not be here where I am musically. If it wasn't for the guitar up in the band room, or to never play guitar. I can't explain how much that means to me. To Miss Godsey, thank you for making our Spanish class so great and allowing us to be ourselves, even when we're constantly adding points to the Frenchie-meter, talking about lettuce, our showers, and being sad, all in Spanish. Thank you for being one of the best cooks I know. You rock out. Canada's gonna be so much fun. To the rest of my teachers, thank you for being a godly example and pushing me to be a better student every day. To the AU squad, we've been together since first grade, and I'm excited to see what the future holds. To Eli, you made the speech. Congratulations, you're the real MVP, not me. To Nathan, Paco, or also known as Tupac, you are an amazing leader of worship, and I can't wait to see how God works through that. Also, you can't stop me in super stick badminton. To Sawyer, Isaiah, and Isaac, you guys are some of the funniest people I know. I still don't understand why Isaiah pokes holes in my drinks with thumbtacks. It's just a daily thing. To Chivan and Madhu, you guys are my favorite Cambodians. And some of the most chill people I know. Long live the Cambo squad. In conclusion to my senior class, I love how close we are. I'm really gonna miss everyone, for real, for real. Love y'all, thank you.
Honor Cord Ceremony. Savannah Bishop. Braden Boggs. Erica Campbell. Andrew Cawthorn. Sydney Cole. Adam Gazdecki. Lauren Gilliland. Anaya Couts. Jonah Knight. Mackenzie Murdoch. John Osborne. Abigail Paris. Allison Reinhardt. Emily Reynolds. Daniel Sanchez. Valeria Scurry. Brittany Shirley. Caroline Taylor. Joey Urbanic. And Asa Waters. The National Honor Society is the largest and most prestigious student honor organization in the country. For nearly 100 years, the Society has recognized high school students who have demonstrated excellence in the areas of scholarship, service, leadership, and character. We're proud of these seniors. Congratulations. We will now continue our senior speeches.
Good morning. I'm Mackenzie Murdoch, and I've attended GCS since 3rd grade. I've anticipated this moment for so long, and now I don't know where to begin. These past few years have flown by, and now it's time to say thanks. First off, I must thank my mama. Mama, you are the rock of our family. Thank you for always being there for me and showing how a real woman must act. I couldn't do life without you. Daddy, thank you for always pushing me to be Thank you for always pushing me to do my very best in every aspect of my life. Danny, thank you for treating me like I am one of your own. I couldn't ask for a better stepdad. Abby, I can't stand you at times, but you're a pretty cool sister. Emerson, oh, how much I love you, little one. I cannot wait to watch you grow up and become a sweet little redheaded girl. To Grandma and Granddaddy, thank you for all the amazing childhood memories like going to the carousel and swimming all day long in your pool. Thank you for always being so supportive in everything that I do. To Will, these past 8 months have been so much fun. I'm excited to make many more memories with you. P.S. You are a trooper for putting up with my weekly crying fits. To Anaya, you are my first friend at GCS. Thank you for being my BFF and all the memories we made together. To a few of the GCS staff, Miss Mack, thank you for turning cheerleading at GCS into something amazing. I will miss all the bus rides and sharing a love for Twizzlers and Huddle House. To Miss Sherry, I've enjoyed working in the lunchroom with you and Brittany. Serving lunch can get a little crazy at times. To Miss Fortner, I love you and all of your life stories. Thank you for showing us all the great movies in Great Britain, especially North and South and Flatboys. To Miss Campbell and Miss Godsey, thank you for being such great sponsors and making senior year so much fun. To a few underclassmen, my juniors, Rachel, Alex, and Caroline, I love y'all so much. Y'all made my last year of playing softball so much fun. I will miss y'all. To Eli, I am number 1 and you are number 2. To GCS, thank you for all the great memories and friends I have gained throughout my 10 years here. Thank you.
Hold on a second. Okay. Good morning, everyone. My name is John Osborne. I've written a few things here to thank those who have helped me through school up to this point. First and foremost, I'd like to thank God for getting me to where I am today. Without Him to keep me on my feet, I'm confident I'd be in a different position today. I would also like to thank my parents for being there for me all these years. I know I can be difficult and stubborn at times, so I can't thank y'all enough for the sacrifices you've made for me. Love y'all. Andrew. I'm sorry for what I left you in my senior will. It's actually really pathetic. Please don't take it personally. You're as good a brother as anyone could ask for, and I'm going to miss you a lot more than you know next year. I'm also convinced that we started the Post Malone hype train around here. So y'all can thank us for that. To all my teachers over the years, thank you for the sacrifices you made to make sure the rest of the students and I get a great education over here. Miss Fortner, where's Miss Fortner? Oh, hey, Miss Fortner. I done thunk about it, and I decided not to put an cringy, ungrammatically correct sentence in my speech because it's an cliche. I know you doesn't like it, so you's welcome. Ms. Godsey and Ms. Campbell, thank you for being such good class sponsors. I know we were difficult at times, especially the guys back in like 10th grade when we got excluded from one of the field day shirt votes. I'm still convinced that kiwi was the best color for that shirt. But Coach Doolittle, Coach Doolittle, I didn't realize how much of a difference a coach can make in a player's life until you came here. You taught me so much about what it means to be a strong Christian man. You taught me to welcome challenges and embrace the tough times as they ultimately result in growth. Finally, you taught me the importance of fearlessness, power, love, and self-discipline, not only in football, but also in life. I can't thank you enough for teaching me these things and dedicating to yourself to develop me into a better football player and, more importantly, a better person. Love you, Coach. I'd like to give a shout out to Mr. Snelling. I've enjoyed our conversations on Georgia football and anything else that came to mind. I've always thought you set a great example of working with a good attitude, and I thank you for that. Go Dogs. To Miss Sherry, thank you for looking out for my lunch. To the football team, keep working out there. Remember that becoming a great team is not always easy and fun. Hard work is a necessity. It's going to hurt not to be out there with y'all next year. I love all you guys.
And keep an eye out on Gabe. Make sure he doesn't have any concussions. I don't know if you remember that time he came to the huddle and started running the cadence. Anyway, Sawyer and Jake, keep leading those guys. Both of you are great leaders, and I know you keep the team straight. Sawyer, or whoever is the speaking captain next year, remember, tails never fails. Jake, we go back a long ways. Hold it down in Mount Carmel. I'd also like to thank your mom for teaching me how to avoid getting a ticket. All of those carpooling years taught me where I need to check my speed, and you made many sacrifices for that knowledge, Ms. McAllister. So thank you. To the baseball team, y'all have a great opportunity in front of y'all next year. Work hard and stay humble. If you do those things, I think you'll have a better chance for success. Squills, where's Squills? Squilly. Oh, there's Squilly. It's been great getting to know you and ball with you these past few years. I can't tell you how much I appreciate you being there for me the whole time my leg broke. You're gonna have to come up to Anderson every once in a while and visit me. Bush. To Anaya and Emily, I know it's gonna be tough doing calculus without my help in the coming years, but I'm sure you can figure it out. To the AU squad, yes. To Cullen Vandegrift, to anyone who heard me wailing Zach Brown to ease the pain as I left the school in the ambulance, I'm really sorry you had to hear that. That was an awful attempt at singing, so sorry about that. To anyone I left out in this speech, like Eli, Luke, Dre, my boy Hunter, Cawthorn, etc., I had a time limit to guide me, so I couldn't fit in everyone. Sorry about that. To the class of 2018, I wouldn't have chosen another class to graduate with, even if I had the option. Finally, to GCS, thank you, and good night.
Good morning. My name is Abby Pierce, and I would like to thank the following people. To my mom and dad, thank you for all you have done for me. I am so blessed that God brought me into your life on October 27, 1999. You too have ingrained in me the importance of working hard to achieve my aspirations and taught me to never be afraid to take a bold step in order to reach my highest potential. I am so grateful to know that you all will be right by my side as I take the next journey in my life at Erskine. I love you so much. To my sister Adriana, you have been one of the greatest role models in my life. Thank you for all the fun times we've experienced and memories we have made. I can always count on you and Brad for a fun weekend in Greenville. To my nephew Cameron, I cannot wait to see you grow up. Before you know it, you will be graduating, and I will be the proudest aunt. Every time I see your sweet little face, I am instantly filled with joy. Thank you for bringing so much happiness into my life. To Ms. Hubbard, thank you for expanding my love of chemistry. Your chemistry class has opened my eyes to a true passion, shaped my knowledge of the complexities around us, and most importantly, showed me just how creative our God is. I have never loved science so much. To Miss Mack, I will be honest, my first year in yearbook, I wanted to quit so bad, but Caroline convinced me otherwise. Needless to say, I'm so thankful that I stayed. I have created countless memories with you and Caroline on our many adventures. Thank you for accepting me with all my weird quirks, including OCD and an extreme phobia of germs. Your book will always have a special place in my heart. To Caroline, you were an answer to prayer. I remember the night I prayed for a special friend. After thinking I would be a loner all my life, I never knew the Lord would bless me with such a special friend. Not only did he give me a best friend, but a friend who pushes me closer to Christ every day. I cannot wait to go to Canada with you. To Mary Marshall, Kaylee, Valeria, Erica, and Lauren, my Christmas party was lit, and I wouldn't have wanted to spend it with anyone else. I wish you the best on your future endeavors. To the underclassmen, take full advantage of the opportunities around you. Connections are key as you begin your journey into adulthood. And always trust in Jesus and know that He is enough. To my fellow seniors, I will never forget you all. You are an amazing group of individuals who will be successful in anything you do. I will forever cherish the memories we have made over the years. And in closing, as Post Malone once said, congratulations, yeah, we made it. Thank you.
Hey y'all, if y'all don't know, my name's Allie. I first want to start off thanking my parents. To Dad, you are honestly the greatest. I love that you DJ the proms and dances, take me to the movies, and jam out to music in the car. Everyone here thinks you're pretty cool too. But overall, thank you for being such a great dad. I love you so much. To Mom, thanks for all the effort you've put into me. You've showed me love and grace over the years, and I really greatly appreciate that. And you make the best food ever. I love you so much. To Savannah, I am that annoying little sister who steals everything you own, but I really do enjoy it. I'm so glad you're the better one. You're a pretty cool sister, and I love you. To Brayden, I'm glad you're marrying my sister. She couldn't have found a better guy. Our family loves you, and thank you for carrying all my heavy stuff that I didn't feel like, because that comes in handy too. To Carly, the closest to my heart, I love you so much. Thanks for being the best friend I could ever ask for. To Dr. Johns, GCS has been so great ever since you've been a part of it. And thank you for adopting me. I really appreciate the gifts. And for my anonymous family, thank you for the prayers and the encouragement as well. To Miss Fortner, you're the sweetest human being I know. Thank you so much for teaching me for so many years. I love your class so much because I love to hear all your stories and your laugh. I've told you before, but you remind me a lot of my grandma, and that's such a blessing. To my study hall teacher, you know who you are, but my favorite quote of the entire year was, "Please never come back to my class." I would be fine with never seeing you again. But I genuinely loved that. Thank you, GCS. It's been real.
All right, my name is Emily Reynolds, for those who don't know me. I've been attending GCS since K5, and I didn't always enjoy it, but I will definitely miss it all. First, I would like to thank God. I would not be standing here in the school today without Him. He's provided for me and my family in more ways than I can count, and the blessings are endless. First, I'd like to thank my family. To my mom, you're my biggest inspiration, my best friend, and my twin. I used to deny looking exactly like you, but now I realize it's the biggest compliment I could ever get. I strive to be like you every day. Thanks for being the best listener when I came home from a horrible long shift at work. Even though you were half asleep and probably didn't remember what I said, I really appreciate you listening. But don't worry, since I'm going to Lander, you'll still get to hear all of those. To my dad, you made me the hard worker I am today, even though you don't necessarily always see it, especially in school. You raised us to be the best we could be in everything that we do. Thanks for always filling up my car when I came home and have been empty for 2 days. Lastly, thank you for providing our family in every way you knew how. To Mom and Dad both, thanks for putting me through GCS for 13 years. It definitely wasn't easy, especially when you had 3 kids going to GCS all at the same time. You allowed me to have a home away from home. To my brother CJ, you know him. This is the person you can blame for me being so argumentative and always ready for a debate. He's not here today, but again, you know who he is. Teachers have said that I am so much like him in my looks and my actions, though I will say, despite what you think, I did talk less than him. He taught me to speak my mind and not care about if people saw the real me. He showed me that when you work hard, it pays off in the end. Seeing him as a dad and a husband now, I couldn't be prouder. To my sister Lindsay, she isn't here today, but this is the quiet sibling that no one believes I'm related to, which is probably for her sake. While my brother taught me to speak my mind, she taught me to show love and kindness to others, to know when not to say something, and just know I'm the only one allowed to pick on you. Even though you're my big sister, I love and try and protect you like you're my little sister. Thanks for dealing with me for the past 18 years, and I'm sorry that I'm going to Lander and you have to deal with me for even more. There's 3 people that greatly influenced me here in the senior class. To Anaya. This year we have become so much closer and I've really enjoyed our friendship. You may not know, but you're a great inspiration for me to be a better Christian. Seeing you and your love of God and kindness to everyone else makes a huge impact on me and everyone else. To Maya, you're the best. I couldn't have survived high school without you. You helped me to be the outspoken person I am today. You showed me to be your true self, and I care if someone didn't like me. You're my best friend. And to Mackenzie, thanks for being the other mom of the group, especially when I didn't act like one, especially at lunch. We've become closer this year, and I can't wait to take on Lander with you. As you know, I am becoming a teacher once I leave here, and there's 3 people that really influenced me to do this. To Ms. Koschel, you are the biggest reason that I am becoming a math teacher. You helped me realize my love of math, and I hope to be half the teacher you are someday. To Ms. Fortner, even though I am not good at English, I am math through and through, you still seem to make it one of my favorite classes to go to every day. I love the way you invest in your students' lives and pray every day for their families. And sorry, but I'm never going to like writing papers. I'm definitely more of a talker. And then to Ms. Campbell and Ms. Godsey, you are the best sponsors we could ever be gifted with. Having you both as sponsors has made high school so much easier, and this Canada trip will be so much fun with the 2 of you guys. And lastly, to Mrs. McAllister. I enjoyed working with you for the past 2 years. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to join you and the cheer team. I've made so many memories that I will never forget, especially on the bus to away games. You've been a great influence on me. To the seniors, you've been like a family to me. For some of you, we've been together since elementary school. For others, you joined just last year. Either way, I've enjoyed all of our memories. And to the 8th period Spanish class with Sawyer, Nathan, Ellison, Isaac, Isaiah, and Lauren, this has been my favorite class out of all 4 years. All 3 years of Spanish have been memorable, and this class I will miss the most, despite Isaiah giving a Frenchie point pretty much every time I talked. And then to GCS as a whole, thanks for being my home away from home. I've spent many hours here in classrooms and at sports games. I've had the opportunity to see this place grow in so many ways. To Dr. Johns, you've made the school what it is today. Lastly, to the underclassmen, cherish every moment. High school sucks. It just sucks. But I guarantee you once you get to college, you will miss it. And make sure not to stress too much over things. Grades aren't everything. Granted, they are very important, but make sure you don't leave here with any regrets. And lastly, if I left you out of my speech, just know it's not because I don't remember you. I have a time limit. So I've enjoyed all the memories that I've made, but again, we would be here forever if I mentioned everyone. Thank you.
Oh, there's the burn. Okay, sorry. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Daniel Jaime Sanchez Araujo Cipres. First and foremost, I have to say that God has done so much through my time at GCS. I could talk about him for hours, but I'll shorten it to this. I owe everything to him. One of the things that I owe to him are my parents. Dang. Anybody who knows Jaime and Margarita Sanchez know that they are some of the kindest people this world has ever seen. Dang. All right. But what people don't see are the nights that they stay up for me. Dang. This guy is sabotaging me right here. But what people don't see are the nights that they stay up with me just to wait until I'm done with my work, or the most incredible ways that they lead me by example. To Mom and Dad, I cannot thank you enough for your wisdom, compassion, and food. To my brother Ricky, I love living in your room. I owe you for all the times that you've given me impeccable advice and for all the times you called me down in emergencies, such as the time Allison tried to kill me with her crutches. To my youth pastor, Ryan, thank you for giving me my spiritual body a six-pack. You never fail to challenge me and push me to become a better student leadership director. To Caroline, I can't even begin to describe how much of a blessing you've been to me. You know, just when I need my oatmeal or chapstick. And you know just the right time to say that I've had one too many limes. You were there for me when I lost my cousin in the middle of Italy, and I want to be there for you whenever you need me to. To my brother Sawyer, you too have been with me through every single one of my struggles. I have to say that it has been the greatest pleasure doing life with you, and I don't regret any of the times that we've played pranks or annoyed pregnant Jen. To my blood brother Isaiah, I firmly believe that you will be the next Selena Gomez of worship music. And I know that your skill for downing whole boxes of Cheez-Its will take you very far in life. To mi amigo Isaac, you have one of the most profound minds in the entire tri-state area, and I think you have a serious future ahead in roofing. To my great friend Anaya, I will miss our spiritual talks by the trash can, but I look forward to being there for you, even through the lumps and the dumps and the cramps and the damps. To my other blood brother, Madhu, thank you for letting me be a part of the Asian squad. I'd also like to dedicate a part of my speech to getting some burdens off my chest. To Miss Hubbard, I should have told you this a long time ago, but it was I who took a bite of the mushroom that we were trying to grow in biology. To Adam, I'm terribly sorry for almost blinding you with a hot dog bun. And to all the teachers that have taught me, I owe you all an enormous apology for giving me so much grace when it came to any of my disrespectful behavior. I cannot thank you guys enough for the patience that you've had for me. So from the bottom of my heart, I want to say sorry. To the underclassmen, the one thing I think God has been teaching me over and over throughout my entire high school career is that it is never too early to start doing good. If you start singing after God now and stay true to his amazing plan for you, you will not regret it. Thank you all for your time.
Good morning. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Valeria Scurry, and I've attended this school since the 7th grade. Prior to coming here, I was homeschooled and then attended a very, very small private school, so coming here in the 7th grade was quite a change, but I quickly made friends and felt like I belonged here. I can't name every single person. Many people have made an impact on my life throughout my time here. I can't name every single person, but I want to give a big thank you to all of the wonderful teachers and coaches that I've had while attending this school. To my parents, thank you guys so much for the sacrifices you've made to send me to this school. Thank you for being a godly example of what a father and a mother, as well as a husband and a wife, should look like. You both mean the world to me. Mom, thank you for pushing me to join the cross-country team. I only wish I'd done it sooner. I'm really going to miss all of our trips to Roma's and evening walks with the dogs. Dad, you're without a doubt the best father a girl could want. Thank you for your spiritual guidance in my life. I love you and Mom and will miss you so much, but don't worry, I'll probably be coming back home more than you might want. To my siblings, Ridley, Lydia, Nancy, and Atticus, you are some of my best friends. I will miss being able to play board games, bike ride, and Eno in our backyard. Don't have too much fun without me. I'm so thankful to be your sister. To Kaylee, my best friend for 9 years, I'm really going to miss you next year, but I'll only be a town away, so I know we'll definitely be meeting up for coffee all the time. Keep working on your French accent. I hope someday soon we'll go skydiving like we've talked about. Lauren, I know we'll be seeing a lot of each other next year. I'm so glad you decided to go to North Greenville with me. It's going to be great. Mrs. Fortner, thank you for being such a great teacher. I've loved having British history and British literature with you. I've enjoyed hearing all your humorous stories, and I love how you literally have a story for everything. I'm sad I'll never get to venture to Great Britain with you and see all the many places and things you've talked about. But Mrs. Campbell, Mrs. Godsey, I really look forward to exploring Canada with you. Finally, to the underclassmen, be grateful for the privilege you have to attend this wonderful Christian school and enjoy your time here because it sure does fly by. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. For those of you that don't know, my name is Brittany Shirley, and I've only been a student at Greer Christian for the past 2 years, but I've learned so much in my time here. I'm forever grateful for the experience that I've had here. I've come a long way from where I began 14 years ago in K4, and I definitely wouldn't have made it this far without some very influential people. First and foremost, I would like to thank the Lord for always being by my side. I found that no matter where I am in life or what I'm doing, the Lord is always right beside me, guiding me and helping me know what to do. Knowing that He's always with me gives me strength and courage for whatever's ahead. I would like to thank my mom and dad for the great sacrifices they've made to keep me in Christian school. They've always pushed me to be the best that I can be in everything I do. They've never failed to encourage me in the Lord and lift me up when I was down. Mom, thank you for always being there to listen. Thank you for making me coffee every morning and for all the many things you do that often go unseen. I hope one day I'll be half the mom that you are. To Dad, thank you for always loving me and pushing me to be the very best that I can be. You're truly the greatest dad. I would also like to thank my siblings for all the love and support. Alyssa, thank you for all the advice and talks. Thank you for always being willing to help and always making me laugh. Nicole, thank you for being such a great sister, for laughing with me, talking with me, and helping to remember not to take myself so seriously. Thank you for being my greatest friend. Ryan, thank you for being such a caring and helpful little brother, and for always keeping me on schedule. To my aunts, uncles, cousins, and grandparents, thank you for keeping me grounded and always surrounding me with so much love. To my friends, there are so many of you that I would like to thank, but even with all the time in the world, I could never thank you enough for all the love, laughter, and support. To Alex and Carol, thank you for all the laughs. Thank you for being such great friends, for all the late night phone calls, slime experiments, ice cream runs, and all the times we could squeeze you in. To Colton and Kelly, thank you for being my French family and for all our entertaining conversations that rarely had to do with French. To Valeria and Kaylee, thank you for being such longtime friends. We finally made it. To Allie, thank you for being one of my first friends at Greer Christian School and for being such a great friend every day since. To those that I didn't have the time to mention, you'll never know how much your friendships mean to me. To my fellow classmates, we did it. Thank you for being such true friends, for being incredibly helpful, and for being truly fun to be around. I'll never forget our time together, and I wish you all the best in your future endeavors. To the underclassmen, enjoy your time here because it really does go by fast. Enjoy your friends and take time to appreciate where you are now. Finally, to my teachers, thank you for all your help and guidance throughout the years. Without you, I would not be where I am now, and I definitely wouldn't be ready for college and the rest of my life. Thank you, Dr. Johns and Ms. Paris, for establishing such an amazing place to learn and grow. I'll never forget my time at Greer Christian School. It's left an impression on me that will follow me wherever I go. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Like some of you might know me, my name is Chivan So, and I'm an exchange student. So I want to start my speech off by giving thanks to my host parent, and it said that they couldn't make it today because they got to work. And I want to tell them that without them, I wouldn't be standing right here talking right now. And I would like to thank to my adopted parents. I still don't know who you guys are. And thank you for all the gifts that you sent it to me. And it's meaning a lot to me. And to all the teachers that taught me this past year, I would like to thanks to you all, especially Ms. Fortner. Thank you for answering every question I have. And to Ms. Wilson, you are my favorite teacher. And to my fellow senior, you guys are the best. Like, you guys like the best class I ever have. And the Look Up Lost trip was the best trip I ever had. And especially to Hunter Chris, I talked about this last night, but I want to talk about it again. Like on our way back, like on the bus, it's really cold. And it's not funny. He offered me a blanket for me, like it's really cold, so he gave me a blanket so I can like sleep in it. So it's really sweet of him. And to the underclassmen, Port and Isaiah, you guys are the most trustworthy people I ever met. And to the soccer team, thank you for always having my back, especially when that dude like tossed the ball in my face and y'all like go up to him, and I really appreciate that. And to all the underclassmen, thank you for all the for making my senior year a memorable year. And I want to take this next short period of time to apologize for the things that I've done and the things that haven't occurred yet. And thank you all for listening to me. And once again, Chief and So, peace.
Good morning. My name is Caroline Taylor, and I've attended GCS since the first grade. I'd like to start by thanking my parents. Dad, thanks for all the sacrifices you've made for me. You've always been there for me and have been my biggest supporter. You've taught me to never settle for less than I deserve and to always believe in myself. I wouldn't trade our time together for anything. Mom, thank you for being my rock and for always having my back through hard times. 12 years ago, my first day at GCS was also your first day. I consider it the greatest blessing to have been able to share this journey with you. I will always cherish our special car rides and trip to Disney. Thanks for always loving and believing in me. I truly appreciate having the privilege of being raised in a Christian home and school. Allison, I am so proud to call you my sister. I'm amazed at the way you carry yourself throughout life. It has been the greatest joy growing up with you. Next, I would like to thank my adopted families for all the prayers, gifts, and blessings throughout my final time at GCS. I would also like to thank Dr. Johns for all the work he's put into the school. You've made it a truly special place to be. I would like to thank all of my elementary school, middle school, and high school teachers for all the hard work they've put in. To Ms. Storn, thank you for always being there for my family when we needed you and for helping me along the way these past 12 years. Ms. Fortner, I'd like to thank you for all the laughs and fun times in English class. I will always cherish our class discussions about Pilgrim's Progress. Ms. McAllister, thank you for pouring into my life these past few years. You've taught me so much and have never made me feel less than incredibly blessed. I'll miss being in yearbook next year. To Ms. Hubbard, words cannot describe the impact you've had in my life. Thanks for always setting aside time for our theological talks. You've always set forth a strong Christian example, and I consider myself blessed to have had you as a teacher. To Ms. Campbell and Ms. Godsey, thank you for being outstanding class sponsors and for pouring in hard work to our class. To the class of 2018, it's been great. I've enjoyed getting to know everyone, and I can't wait to see what God has planned for your lives. To Savannah and Maya, thanks for all of our good conversations during French 3. Joey, thanks for all the help with physics. I can't wait for Piedmont Tech next year. John, thanks for the memorable prom. Abby, thanks for the wonderful friendship and all of our religious debates. I can't wait for our trip to Canada. I would like to close with this quote from Abraham Lincoln. In the end, it's not the years in life that count, but it's the life in your years. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Dylan Taylor, and I didn't write anything out, so I'd like to thank my parents and my grandparents for sending me to this school for the last 4 years. I'd like to thank my teachers for teaching me everything I know now and what I need to know for the future, my friends who've gotten me through these years, and a special thanks to one person who's made me be better than the best for over 2 years. Stay in school.
All right, I'm Z. I didn't really plan on getting up here today, but I just want to thank Ms. Patterson for helping me out this year. And I really want to thank Ms. Harbuck because she made sure that even if I didn't make sure I did my work, she still made sure that I did my work. So I don't know if that makes sense, and I really want to thank Ms. Paris because she got me through everything this school year. And if it wasn't because of her, I know I wouldn't have made it. So I got to give the biggest thanks to her, and that's pretty much all.
Good morning. I'm Joey Urbanek, or Judge Dwayne, Spicy Herbs, Bald Eagle, Short Shanks, Joester. Call me anything you like, I guess. I have like many other nicknames. I want to start off by thanking God for getting me here, because none of this would be possible without him. Because this is for Daniel McGaha. I know he has a plan for me, plans to prosper me and not to harm me, plans to give me a hope and a future. To Mom, you've been a great mom, always being able to wash soccer jerseys on a day's notice, helping me with any homework, or helping me make Spanish food, which was a hopeless cause for me by myself, and it still failed miserably. Thank you for helping me with everything. You're always willing to just be there for me, and you've just been a great impact on my life. To my dad, thank you for pushing me to be the best I can be. I would not have the grades I would have if it wasn't for you. And thank you for being a good Christian example for me to follow. To David, where is David? I don't know where you are. There you are. Raise your hand. I can't see you. I want you to thank you. I know we don't get along very well all the time, but you are my brother and I love you. Even though I don't act that way all the time. Finish out with GCS strong. And I told Coach Harold I'd convince you to play soccer, so he would have another Urbanic to coach. So, better than track. You gotta play some soccer. To Corbin, I don't think he's here right now because he has to work, but You've been a great brother to talk with. You've always been willing to talk through problems that I've had. And also, thank you for being able to play Fortnite with me, you know, just having to try and play across the platform, I guess. To John, he's not here, but because he can't right now. But thank you for all the help that you've given me with fashion advice, telling me I look like a slob and I need to step it up a bit. Thank you for teaching me to tie that bow tie. Otherwise, I don't know what I would be doing, or it would probably look pretty embarrassing. To my teachers, y'all have helped me so much throughout the years. I can't go through everyone. I can't begin to express my thanks for y'all's help. I know there's at least 2 teachers that stand out to me. One is Miss Hubbard. You always have a cheerful attitude, can always make people smile, and you work really, really hard. And a lot of students go through school and just try and get it done, but I know you've gotten disappointed us sometimes when we just didn't try our hardest. Thank you for pushing us to do better in your class, and you worked. You're the hardest working teacher I really know. And Ms. Fortner, I don't like English. I never have. I never will. It's always been my lowest grade. But you are my favorite teacher, I guess. Well, I mean, Mom, you were my teacher, but I mean, you know, you're my mom, so that's implied, you know. So, but Ms. Fortner, you've been a big impact on my life. Just always helping me with English and being willing to talk. I don't like English, but you are my favorite teacher, if that says anything. I also want to thank Mr. Snelling and Coach Malone, because they don't get that much thanks around the school very often, sort of the people behind the scenes. And they work very hard to keep the school running, and just a big thanks to y'all, because y'all, I know y'all have a good attitude while doing it, and y'all don't get much thanks for it. And to Taylor, where are you at? There you are. Yeah, thank you, Braden. Yeah, Taylor taught, yeah. To the school, you may be Taylor taught, I guess, but you mean the world to me. You've gotten me through these years, and you're the best girlfriend I could have ever had. Love you. To the basketball team, it was odd, but it was fun, especially this last year. Alex, where are you at? What's your Alex Stanley? I can't remember your last name. Keep breaking ankles. You broke mine pretty bad. I'll never live that down. Eli White. No more Pastor Pump. No more Prophet Pump. No more Gucci Gang, please. I've had enough of that. But you are a talented player. Keep working hard. I can't wait to see y'all next year when I come back. To the soccer team, it's been a great 5 years that I've played with y'all. I've practically been with y'all this whole time, throughout middle school and high school. Y'all gonna win state next year, yay! No, don't say that next year. It's just a curse. It's not good. But y'all are the hardest working guys I know. And I know y'all are gonna do great things next season. To the lunch table, it has been an honor serving as judge, I must say, but I will say half the time the lunch table conversations were a bit strange, a bit weird. To Timmy, where's Timmy? Tim. He's not here? Okay. Well, y'all need to convince him to play football next year. Gotta train him. Katie, have some fun next year. You gotta have some fun. Have some fun with it. To Garrett, Garrett Wiley. It is my time to step down as judge and promote you to the Honorable Judge Quincy. You've earned it. To my senior sponsors, to Miss McAllister being one of them, thank you for all the gifts. To the Taylors, thank y'all. All y'all's gifts came at the right times when I needed them the most. To my class, to Adam, sharing in those calculus struggles. Man, thank you for helping me through calculus, because I don't know where I would be right now. To John, to the baseball versus soccer arguments. I'm not going to continue that right now, because this is a happy day. So I'm going to leave it at where that is. To Ellison, EK Beats, you've been a great friend to be around. It's always able to have some laughs. Yeah, very talented basketball player. I can't wait to see what you do at Anderson. Asa, it's been an honor playing basketball with you, even though that sometimes I didn't like it when I played against you because you're tall and I'm short. Didn't work out the best for me. And finally, to the underclassmen, be careful of your actions and how you act around your peers. I know that I have regrets about how I've acted around here because I've been obnoxious, I've been a jerk, and sometimes I just wish I could go back and change that, but I can't. But I want to thank my class for accepting me for who I am, even though I've been the obnoxious spaz every time, and for still letting me play volleyball even though I wanted to play soccer. Being a Christian is not just believing in Christ, it's acting on your faith. Your actions do have consequences, is what we learned in Bible, and everyday actions are just as important as big decisions in your life, like going to college. Just, if you had to leave here today, just know that your actions here matter, and as you go forward, you don't want to mess up friendships now, especially you juniors coming in on senior year, because it would be a real shame, because I have some great friends with my class, and I know that I could have some better friendships if I didn't mess some of that stuff up. But thank you.
Hello, I'm Brianna Warren, and for those who don't know me, and I've been attending GCS for 3 years now, and through those years I've met many people who have made a special impact and many memories that I will cherish forever. I first want to thank the teachers here. Every teacher here wants nothing but their students to learn and grow, and it really means a lot to see how much you guys care for our education. School hasn't always been a place where I felt very confident, but every teacher that I've had has always encouraged me and not given up on me, and that means more than you'll ever know. Also, while being here, I've made many special friends. I'm so thankful for the friends God has placed in my life. All of my friends have always been so loving and supportive, and I'm so thankful for that. But most importantly, I want to thank my parents. I can't even express how grateful I am that I'm your daughter. Mom, thank you for being my best friend and always being here for me. And thank you for being my #1 supporter with everything. And thank you for being the godly woman that you are. You're my role model. Dad, I can't thank you enough for all the sacrifices you have made for our family. I'm so proud you're my dad, and thank you for showing me what a godly man looks like. I love you all. And lastly, I just want to leave with the underclassmen that I just want to encourage y'all that if you don't know what you want to do after high school and what God's called you to do, that's okay. but just trust in God and seek after Him because He has a special plan. And yeah, thank you.
All right. Hello, everybody. My name is Asa Waters. I have attended GCS for 12 years now. And first and foremost, can we get a round of applause for Jake, the tech guy up there, working the videos, doing the dirty work? All right. So first off, I just want to thank my parents. They've been so influential in my life, and I could not have asked for better parents. To my mom, you've just been an amazing blessing in my life. You're the most selfless person I know, and I know you couldn't make it today, but I love you. And to my dad, you're like actually the coolest guy I know, and I know everybody says that about their dad, but even if you weren't my dad, I'd want to hang out with you, so I guess that's a compliment. To my grandparents, thank you guys for paying for my education over all these years. Without you guys, I wouldn't have been able to be here, and I'm just so thankful for that. To my siblings, who are also not here, I love you guys. I'm not going to talk about each of you individually just to keep this brief, but you guys have had an amazing impact on my life. To all the faculty and staff here, you guys have done an amazing job. This place has come a long way since I first started out here. And Dr. Johns, thank you. Ms. Paris, thank you. To Ms. Mack, love you. You're like my second mom. Thanks for all the opportunities you've given me through these past couple of years. To Ms. Fortner, wherever you might be, love you, Ms. Fortner. Before I got into your English class, I really wasn't a big fan of English, but throughout the years, just mainly because of you, my love for English has grown, and I'm hoping to pursue it in college. Who knows, things change. Doña Gadsi, thank you for letting me disrupt your class every day, even though I'm not a Spanish student anymore. And to the rising seniors, just know that you guys have a lot of impact on the school next year. Everybody looks up to you, whether you know it or not, and your actions will have consequences. I'm not saying that to scare you, I'm saying that to, I don't know, make you excited about next year. You have a huge impact on the school. Thank you, everybody.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Erica Worthing. I've enjoyed the 5 years that I've attended GCS, and I would like to thank the following people. Sorry, y'all, it takes a lot of breath walking up here. First off, to Miss Rutherford. Where are you at, Miss Rutherford? Somewhere. Thank you for being an awesome small group leader and for teaching us about Jesus. Also, you make some bomb smoothies. To Miss Campbell, thank you for teaching me about the French culture, and it is because of your class that I hope to visit Europe one day. To Miss Fortner, thank you for sharing your love for England with us and for always trying your hardest to make sure your students do well. To Connor and Elizabeth Lewis, you guys are my favorite people in the entire world. Liz, you are the most kind-hearted person I know, and the way that you love people is so encouraging. I know that I can always count on you when I need advice. To Connor, thank you for being patient with our youth group, even when we don't deserve it. Your passion for the Lord and the gospel inspires me every day. Thanks for being the best youth pastor of all time. To Grant, thank you for being my Sunday afternoon nap buddy and for always encouraging me to try my hardest in everything that I do. I know that I can always count on you to make me laugh. To my sisters, Elena, I know you're in another country right now, but I still had to mention you. Even though you act like you're my mom sometimes, I couldn't ask for a better big sister. Caroline, you remind me so much of myself when I was 10. Keep being you. To my brothers, Sam, I can't believe you're only 12 and you're already taller than me. You're the coolest. Cole, you are growing up way too fast. You're crazy at times, but you'll always be my little bro. To my parents, Mom, where you at, Mom? Hey. Thank you for handling my senior year mental breakdowns with patience and for always encouraging me. You never fail to make me feel loved, and I appreciate all that you've done for me. I love you. Dad, I can always count on you to make an unnecessary dad joke, even when it's a serious conversation. Thanks for helping me with math, even though we both know I'll never understand it. You're the greatest, and I love you. And finally, to the underclassmen, people say that high school goes by fast, but day by day, it can feel like an eternity. Just hang in there and always do your best because it will pay off. Thank you all, and God bless.
Hello, everyone. For those that don't know me, I'm Kaylee Arbro, and I have been attending here since 7th grade. I was here first and 3rd grade, but I'm so glad I was able to come back. I want to first off thanking God for everything that I have been blessed with and everything that He has done for me. Second, I would like to thank all the teachers and staff here that have impacted me in many different ways, especially Miss Fortner, Miss Rutherford, Miss Koschel, and Miss Campbell. Miss Campbell, thank you for putting up with me for 4 years in French class and my country French accent. I know it wasn't fun. I'm also like to thank Miss Christie, my boss for 2 years now. Thank you for always dealing with me every day and always having an open heart and listening to me to all my rants. I couldn't ask for a better boss. To the basketball team, I don't know what I'm going to do without basketball next year. Good luck this year. To Lauren, girl, you've been the best friend that I could ask for. I wish you would have come here sooner so I could have known you longer. To Valeria, it's been a long ride, but we finally made it. Thank you for being there for me since day one. To my grandma and grandpa, thank you for making me the luckiest granddaughter and spoiling me to the max. To Nanny and Pop, thank you for always letting me raid your pantry and come over anytime I'd like. Pop, I'm always going to be able to sit on your lap. To Mom, we tend to bump heads a lot, but that's because we're so much alike. Thank you for everything you do. To Dad, thank you for being the person I've always looked up to and raising me to be the person I am today. To all my siblings, Ashley, Davis, and Seth, I love y'all each so much, and you're not getting rid of me yet. To the ones that are unable to be here today, like my Uncle Brian, my Nana, and my Papa, I know they would be here if they could be, and they have each made an impact on my life in so many ways. And lastly, to my class, we finally made it, and it has been a great ride. Thank you.
All right. Good morning. I think most of y'all probably know me, but to those who don't, my name is Joey Young. I've been going to GCS for 7 years now, and I want to start off by saying thank you to all the faculty and staff that have put up with me for all these years, because if you've ever had me in a class, you know I could be quite the pain in the butt. Mr. Snelling, I want to thank you for all the hash browns that you've given me this year, because it's made my day every single time. Brad, I don't know if you're in here. Probably not, no. Well, Brad, I don't know how you've managed to put up with my attitude for this long, but I thank you for doing that. Shake and bake. Coach Doolittle, where are you? Up there? Even though you tell me how much you hate me all the time, pretty much every day, I know deep down you really do love me. To the cross-country team, the many miles that we've ran and all the complaints, because everybody knows I hated it. To the basketball team, all the L's, and I mean the many L's. To the track team, all the times where I had to carry around my pepper spray. If you know, you know. To the soccer team, I don't even know what to say. Carly, thank you for being my best friend. I'm sorry I let us get mugged in the Bahamas, and for always putting us in a lot of sketchy situations. I love you so much, and I don't know what I would have done without you these past few years. Please be good, and don't get into too much trouble without me. Maddie, where are you at? I don't know where you're at. But Blue Pig Suey, good luck with basketball next year. Alex and Blaine, I was going to mention the tribunal trio, but that only lasted about a week, so. Nathan, you told me to mention you in my speech, so there you go. Thanks for always saying hey to me in the hallway. Jewel and Kelly, don't ever end the Instagram group chat. Caroline, I like Savannah better than you, and you can never come to the zoo with us. And Savannah, birds hate you. Lastly, I want to thank my family. Mama, thanks for everything that you do to make sure that I have the best life possible, and for always standing up for me and showing me who I want to become. I love you. Daddy, Tom, I'm not even going to look at you while I'm saying this because I know you're back there crying like a baby, and if I see that, I'll start crying too, but here's to all of our movie nights, binge watching the stupidest shows that we can find, and driving everyone insane with all of our judging and our very dark sense of humor. And of course, your love for Justin Timberlake. I'll always be your little girl. Thanks for being my best friend. I love you more than words can describe. Although not all of my family can make it, I'm sure I'm getting recorded, and I am, I see that now, for my family back home. So, to the best brothers in the world, Jacob, all the fishing, the late nights, everyone thinking I'm your kid, and jokes only we understand. Thanks for always having my back no matter what the situation. Jason, our jam sessions, tap out, and thanks for always keeping me on track with my athletics and schoolwork no matter how much it annoyed me. I love and miss y'all so much. Lexi, thanks for judging our crazily family with me and being the best big sister I never had. Emma, my mini-me. I love our movie nights and games that you always win. Jude, my best pal. Even though you make me watch Cars and Minions with you a million times, I love our bedtime stories and mini games. Jace, even though you hit me all the time and think it's hilarious, and you make me hold you upside down for way too long, I love you anyways. Y'all are getting so big, and I cannot wait to see what God has in store for y'all. I love y'all with my whole heart and miss you more than the world. Grandma, Papa, and Nana, thanks for supporting me through everything. I love y'all. I've also got to shout out my best buds, Maggie, Willow, Winston, Lily, and Danny. If you know me, you know how much I love my dogs, so I just had to put that in there. But thank you to everyone who has been with me through this very long journey, especially the ones that I did not have enough time to mention. And I'm excited to see what God has in store for me for this next chapter of my life. Thank you.
As the marketing director of Greenwood Christian School, I have the distinct honor and pleasure of recognizing the legacy graduates of GCS. So at this time, would they please rise and form a line over here by the steps? So what is a legacy graduate? Here at Greenwood